Hi, my name is Jeremy George. I am 38, almost 39 years old. I'm from Spokane, Washington. I was born and raised here, but I've lived other places. I have a bachelor's degree in International Affairs and History with a minor in anthropology. I was with the Marine Corps 4 years, where I was a scout sniper. Very proud Marine veteran. Uh, 10 days of my 36th birthday, I had a very life changing incident. Uh, if you look at my hand and my leg too, had what you call an AVM, the arterial venous malformation. Um, I was at the gym, had the worst headache, like an axe hitting me in the middle of the head. So I went to the VA emergency room, and then they sent me to another emergency room. Then the last thing I remember is being on a medevac to Seattle. That was the last time I can remember using my hands and feet or legs. I woke up completely paralyzed on my right half, and I'm a right-handed person. So after 3 months of intensive, well, first month was intensive care in Harborview, and then I spent another 2 months in the VA hospital in Puget Sound doing rehab. I had to relearn how to walk, had to use my arm, how to talk, even how to think. I used to have my eidetic memory, and that's kind of gone now. I still have a pretty good one, but it's kind of gone. Um, so yeah, it was a very much a life changing experience. People always throw that life changing experience, but mine actually was. I had to learn how to do everything again, and do it one handed with my offhand. Mm. I was raised Catholic. Went to Catholic school till I was in the fifth grade, and you know, wouldn't say I was a church going person, but I always believed in God. I prayed regularly. My dog tags even say, Catholic. And excuse me, this is my first time I've done the interview on camera, so I'm not exactly comfortable with it yet. Hmm. When I woke up, not being to move, it was one of the worst things one of the worst fears I ever had. Um, before this, I used to pray a lot, and I may not have went to church or whatever, but I still believe. When I got done with this, I did my time in physical therapy, another year and a half here, and it had been a bad year. When that time when I was in rehab, I'd been back 5 months. The girl I've been seeing for a couple of years, she mysteriously moved back to Georgia. My dad had to go to surgery to get some cancer removed, and there's some other things that I'm not even going to, you know. But in a lot of ways, I've grown up this way. I mean, my brother had cancer when he was young. My dad had open heart thing, and then he had the cancer recently. You know, it became a kind of normal thing. It seems like it doesn't even affect us anymore. Uh, so really, where things start changing at about the 2 year mark. When it's about 2 years of being out of things, I thought, I worked my ass off. You know, when I first woke up with these kind of things, I couldn't move at all. But now I can walk, I can do things. I still go camping, hunting. I do things like that. It's just more difficult now and not as fun. You know. But yeah, I think I just kind of lost my faith. It's not that I don't believe in God. I do. I believe in higher power, God, and thing. But I'm not sure if He believes in us. He's kind of like the the derelict dad. We're here, but doesn't really care. And so I really not even sure. I don't even. I used to believe in miracles, and I don't anymore. You know, and I am very open minded about things. I believe the possibilities. It's a big world. I believe in the possibility of miracles. Hell, I believe in possibility of UFOs and aliens and Bigfoot and all that. But the miracle thing, I'm definitely a skeptic now. You know, it's just been like I said. It's what happened to me at. Listen, I the one thing I hate is people that whine. I hear people whine all the time and things. I try not to. I don't feel sorry for myself. I see other things that are worse out there in life. A lot of other things. Mine's pretty mellow. I mean, hell, I got 36 great years. You know, I don't really. I mean, I used to be a very selfish person. I'd go out a lot, and I dated. I dated a lot. I love women, and since this happened, the only time I go out with either family or a few close to my friends from school. You know, there's only about two or three of them. I don't date anymore. I'm probably dating, I don't know, 2 or some odd years. I just, I don't really feel comfortable with it as much anymore. Don't really feel comfortable in public as much. You know, it's been a very humiliating kind of thing. You know, I was always been a very confident person, independent, and now for the first time in my life, I've had to ask people for help. I'm just lucky I have a very close family, a good group of friends. But the idea of having to ask help from people and not being able to deal, made me feel helpless and very humiliating in a lot of ways. Um, so, I'm probably rambling. And I used to love to travel and do things like that, and I want to believe. I do. I miss having faith. I do. I wish it was there. If I go on this trip, I mean, the possibility of a miracle, maybe I get healed or physically or emotionally, and if that doesn't happen, that's fine. I think just maybe the trip to get out of here and to see that I can still do things like that. I've been in a really bad funk lately. A really bad funk. I barely leave the house. Just trying to figure things out. But I think if anything, that'd be good too. Um, my friend, one of my best friends' name is Ricky. He's the one that turned me on this kind of thing. He's a very strict Catholic, great guy. Probably one of the best friends I've ever had, best people I've ever met. Probably last time I went to church was for his mother's funeral. I said I don't really pray anymore. I used to all the time, and now it kind of feels like yelling through the darkness with nobody listening or nobody there, which is kind of sad. In general, I'm pretty outspoken. I'm pretty reserved, but I can be very outspoken. I have no problem with saying what's on my mind, um, at all. Sometimes the filter to my brain and my head is kind of goes away, so I'm not very emotional. Sometimes it comes out very blunt. Um, uh, but I really want to try this experience. I need to get away from just my normal day to day. I want to believe in something, or I want to see something, or just get out and be around. Get back in kind of life again. I guess. I'm sure I'm gonna forget a few things I want to say. Uh, I so um. Sorry, I'm a little nervous. So, well, hopefully you choose me or at least consider me. If you've any more questions, I'm more than happy to answer it. Like I said, I'm sure I'm going to remember some more stuff of this. Like I said, I'm a Catholic. I said I was a Catholic. Pretty much lost the faith on things, and it's not just because of this. I come from a family. My brother had cancer with his kid, and I've seen some other things. My dad. There's been a lot of things. It's made me stronger. Don't get me wrong. I'm a lot stronger than you know. I might bitching about my situation. It is what it is. Anyway, well, I'm not sure how much time I have left. What else can I say? Like I said, I have an open mind. I was, I've always been adventurous. Like I said, when I was 17 years old, I signed up for the Marines, and I got done with college. I jumped in my car and went to Florida, and I stayed there for a while. Unfortunately, I can't do that kind of thing as much because of my arm don't work as well and my leg doesn't work as well. So I've had to change my whole life, had to readapt things. You know, so well anyway, thank you for watching my video, and I hope you consider me. And thank you.